Yes, it is I here, yes. I am the hears of the here. The orb awoken? Yes, something like that. Get into the chairs. Hello, people. Yep. Hello, people. Wow. Hi, this is quicker than I thought people would be here, but I guess... Oh. So, funny story, I'm currently using another keyboard that I can just have over on my desk number 2. I forgot. Hello there. I forgot that this is the one... let's just put it this way, one of the keys that I use for doing this is up to me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. But the keys I use to teleport in and out, I forgot on this keyboard, let's put it this way, there was an incident involving vodka orange juice mix, and now that key is kind of sticky. So I'm just like, why did I have to bind that to that key? But yes, this is the stream I've been talking about for a while. Do not... How many times do I have to say, don't bring that up? How many times? Don't lick my bad keyboard. So, obviously, this is not going to go over the entirety of all the cards I have. Otherwise, dear lord, we would be here for a while. So I kind of picked out a couple. I mean, there's a couple of obvious ones. I mean, the 3 main ones that I have here are just the anime staples. Also, I know I said I bought a, sounds like it tastes good. Hey! Get your tongue away from my keyboard. Besides, when would you need to use my keyboard? You got weird viewers? You're one of them? Makes sense. Why would you need... Remember, the hand tastes like sour apple. You don't have to... Drink the vodka. Drink the vodka, just not the stuff that's not in my keyboard. Because I don't need tongues in the keyboard. But yeah, I mean, I got the 3 anime staples here. Also, I know I said I did buy a green screen pad just to have any background. That is not untrue. This thing is in fact on top of that. The thing is, I do not have sufficient or good enough lighting to make it actually work as a green screen. So... Buddy, you want to drink year-old vodka orange juice that has been stuck in a keyboard for that whole time? I really need to be careful about bumping this desk. Because, oh lord, maybe after the stream I'll take a picture and like put a picture of it somewhere. Maybe I'll make a video of it, or maybe I'll put it on Twitter. But, yeah, no, that, this whole setup is jank to all hell, is how I'll word it. But yeah, so also, because I know this is a reason here, let's get the big moment out of the way here. Voila. Hands. I have them. I did attempt to make it, to get that to look as much like I could. However, one thing I learned the hard way. Nail art is a lot harder than digital art. I'll put it this way. I tried to do that for all my fingers, and this is all that I could come up with, and I now immensely respect anyone who does anything nail polish related. So, you know what? At least there's the connective tissue there. Talking to some blue eyes. Like I said, these are kind of the 3 anime staples. I know I do have, or at least did have, at some point, a Red Eyes with actual, like, anime-style art on it. I could not find that. Like, what is it? The only... Do I have that in the stack of stuff that I want to show off tonight? Yeah, I do. The only other Red Eyes thing I could find. Red Eyes support, the glare on that is not good. Zombie Red Eyes I have support for. And I don't know, come on, can you focus? Oh. Yeah, focus. Does it read there? This is from the original Zombie World structure deck, if I'm not mistaken. Not the more recent thing. So, yeah, this is the, yeah, there was a struggle to find some stuff here. But, like I said, of the cards I've decided to actually look at today, I mean, we got the couple of, you know, we got the anime staples here. We can just swoop those for now, because they are kind of just a set piece. I can go there. And, I mean, the next obvious thing after that is the Ancient Gear deck. And then the one that I haven't, and then, oh no, wait, no, I can do this in a more significant order. Get hand reveal and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Oh, and the many a year of Yu-Gi-Oh card collection. Remember, I've had some of these since I was very small, like about about Chibi Loon size. So if they're not in great condition, please forgive me, I was a child. Some of them are more recent, though, that I've taken a bit better care of. And if you really want to see stuff that are weirdly screwed, I have a binder that, for some reason, is sticky. I don't know what got in there at what point. Oh yeah, get yourself some food. But yeah, then my other trademark, the Vampire deck. Bring you down so the glare doesn't hit you as bad. And then the one that I, at least in Master Duel, am less known for at this point, is the Blue Eyes deck. Those are the three main decks, but we'll go through those in a little bit. I'm realizing I think I'm just, you can go like this right now. You can go like that. But for now, these can go off to the side. Yoink, yoink. Yoink. And where do I want to set the Blue Eyes deck for now? You can go there. And now, buddy, I played them and it had a good enough win rate. My standard for how if a deck was good was how well it matched up against my friend Cyber Dragons. Kind of an oddly specific standard, I realize, but it was about on par with consistency with my Vampire deck. And we don't talk about how the Ancient Gear deck did against that deck, because Cyber Dragons with their Chimera tech against any machine archetype is just a bad time. Just a real unfun time for everyone involved other than the cackling Cyber Dragon player. So, where to start? Where to start? Also, I made the deck mainly because I got... One sec. Actually, you know what? Screw it, we'll start with the Blue Eyes deck. Mainly... Is it... Oh, yeah, no, that... Yeah, no, that's why... What is it? The, yeah, I hate that. There's a reason I took the time to go through a stream and actually cut out the Pred Plant versus my Ancient Gears thing recently and put that on the channel. Just because that duel is like everything I want in Yu-Gi-Oh! With the very close back and forth at the end there. But I will... One moment, yoink. You would go about... No, you... The ultimates were nearly at the back. We'll go through the Blue Eyes deck first. Just because I can show off why I built the thing. The reason I built this deck in the first place, strictly because I managed to pull those from packs. 2 alternative whites from random pack pulls. Because, bearing in mind, I did not buy a lot of... the only individual cards I bought were ones that I found at the local card shop nearby. And again, I've said this on stream before, they did not know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! So I could, if it was in the 50-cent bin and it was really higher value, they wouldn't know, and you could just take it for the very discounted price. But, is this one? I need to double check a thing here, but... Oh yeah, there's the second art of Blue Eyes there. Are you in here or no? Are you in this deck? I got all these cards separated out and then still managed to put them in multiple stacks that I cannot keep track of. Oh, come on. Come on. Where is this one Blue Eyes print that I want to see? You should be in here. This is where a lot of my older cards are. No. Okay. So I'll just bring this here. Yeah, no, there's a reason it deserved to be out on its own. I really like Blue Eyes. I mean, they are nowhere near as good in my mind as either Vampire or Ancient Gear, but that's I just like those two archetypes. But now, bearing in mind, I think this is one of the first Blue Eyes I ever owned, and it is I don't know how. Come on, there's camera focus. It is not, it has seen better days. Remember, this is like one of the first ones I ever got, so it is very easy to see why that one was here. But I think this is like from a 2005 set, promo set type thing. Yeah, limited edition there. It was a promo for in a 2005 set there. So that one has been through the ringer and then some. That's one of those things where I downright want to be like, go online, hunt for an animator, very sparkly, oh yeah. But no, that duel, a couple of duels I've had with Ancient Gears, I have been like, okay, can I just get an animator on this to like animate this full anime style? I don't even need to redub in some of my lines, I was basically playing the anime villain at the end of that duel anyway, so. But yeah, yeah, oh, where are you? Because, yeah, the anime art style Blue Eyes card actually just came from this deck, and like I've said, I just wanted to have 3 different arts of Blue Eyes in the deck, just for the fun of it. And this deck I actually did show off completely, because I've had the image of it for when I tried to build the deck in Master Duel. Yeah, Master Duel. Yeah, then it's just the... whatchamacallit, yeah, we can put the Blue Eyes there. There is not going to be enough space on this camera to actually show everything at once, so it's going to get kind of cycled out. Yeah, then the alternatives. Then a couple of, you know, standard-ish Blue Eyes support those. This guy's the only one of these I cared about, for some reason. I forget. Never really cared for any of the other blank with eyes of blue types. Couple of white stones. Oh, yes. King of D. Insert 12-year-old humor here. Ha 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 ha. Just realizing I didn't put the normal link to the BGM in this video in the stream subscription. I will do that at some point. And you're playing Blue Eyes, obviously the prerequisite 3 copies of trade-in, because it's the late monsters, what the hell else are you gonna do? You're not gonna run trade-in? Yeah, somehow this deck was able to be piloted very well. Haha, it's funny because I said D, exactly. 12-year-old humor in a nutshell. The Silver Scries here, blah blah blah, melodies, actually. Oh, yeah, right, because... yeah, because I got the one melody that is the secret rare from Legendary Collection Kaiba, a couple of years out. Oh. Then the oh-so lovable Pot of Desires from, It was the point of me making that comment. Also, if I'm a little later than normal to read chat, just remember how jank I said this setup is. Any way I can read chat is approximately 3 feet away from me off to the left. So I'm like, Yeah, this is the 2017 Megaton promo Desires. Oh no, I don't want to misarrange the order. right, I forgot. I also had the 2 Dragons Ravines in there. And, okay, this is actually mildly amusing to me. So, I have the copy of Dragon's Mirror here. It's semi-limited. That makes sense. I mean, hey, that means this deck fits legality standards, because I only have the 2 in there. You know what's funny? I have the 1 copy of Dragon's Mirror, and that is my only card to fuse in this deck. And those are the fusion cards I have for it. Albeit, these guys are never going to be actually summoned. They're just going to be fuel for Neo. And these guys can contact. I still just find this funny. 1 card to fuse, and 6 fusion cards in the extra deck. And then, oh right, I forgot. I forgot I had her in here. Summon Sorceress. This one, I forget what. Was this the promo? Yeah, Soul Fusion. This is the promo one that came with the special edition little 3-pack packs of. Yeah, Soul Fusion. No Synchro Blue Eyes. Legit. That's the only one I got. And it's the only one I own, so it's in there. And the best part about this is, I would almost never go into the Synchro. Well, I would, because I'd have the opportunity. But these 3 are the main ones I would go into. And, I actually didn't realize that the Hope Harbingers specifically have a decent value to them. Which ones are these? Because this is... I don't recognize that set name. And then, yeah, the... Oh, crap. The Gold Rare Hope Harbinger. That is a... Okay, so yeah, this one is... Yeah, this one's a first edition, limited edition, first edition. Oh, wow, they're all like first edition and limited edition here. Oh, yeah, and the last few cards in the Blue Eyes deck. That, and that. I'm not going too much into depth on the Blue Eyes deck just because it was never one that I used excessively. So I am nowhere near... Negate? Wait. All you say is negate. I don't understand what you mean. Negate card. Okay. Put that back in there. And remember, if these decks... I think a couple of them... No, I know the Vampire one definitely has some legality issues to it. Spanish version of the card? Okay, while you bring that up, I'm just gonna bring these up because I have a couple of cards other language here. Just because you brought that up, we can go into them. I'm gonna say this before this card hits the board. I got this from a 10-cent pile. I got other negate extra deck cards. What you saw is what was in the deck. Oh, I should probably put the alternatives in the regular Blue Eyes back. But this next card, I'm just gonna put it this way. It was in a 10-cent pile at a card shop approximately 15 years ago. And I just want you to know, I got it like this. I forget what that card is called. But, one moment, where's the other language card? Oh, alright, we can just... These are gonna be a funny thing for soon. There you are. And the... Borreload... Yeah, I mean, if you... there is no... No, there was not. All of those cards... A lot of the better cards I have went into the Vampire deck. And then... Ryoran Manga, or Manga Ryoran. But yeah, I just... Like, this card... I don't know if the camera's even doing it justice, but you can see how wrinkled that is. You can see as the glare hits it, how badly beaten it is. And then flip to the back. Oh! You can see those 2 scuff marks there. Remember, I got this card like this. It has not degraded at all for 15 years. I got it like this all that time ago. Same thing with Manga Ryoran, which is nowhere near as offensive of a state. Come on, focus camera, thank you. This card survived quite a beating and then I adopted it. Just put the card out of its misery, but it's a fun thing to have in the collection, you know? And then also, just for the lulz, Hungry Burger. Hungry Burger. Banned cards. Oh, you want a collection of banned cards? Blue Eyes, why do I still have you sitting out here? Get back in your deck. Get back in your deck, you Blue Eyes. Yep. You want to talk about banned cards? Let me just ask you one question. What does this card do? Could anyone tell me? Hungry Burger. Oh, yeah, no. Hungry Burger is the most meme ritual card. What does this card do? No one ever seems to know the answer. It just lets you draw 2 cards. No, that's too quick of an explanation. We can't fill a TV show time slot if we don't stretch the wording. It allows you to take 2 cards off the top of your deck and insert them into your hand. Is that a long enough reading of that line for the episode to meet its quota? Yes? Okay, we're going on then. Yuck. Pot of Greed. 3 pots of greed from... 2 of them are from different sets. What are you? SYE, and SD3. I forget what that means exactly, but I know they're old. That's all I know. What else? Oh yeah, there's another little thing that has no actual value. Oh, it's just kind of a funny card. Convulsion of Nature. The reason I like this one is because it is old enough to where the card text still read magic card as opposed to spell card. And back when card wordings... I never had that one, no. That I do not have, sadly. Okay, now we get into a couple of things that have certain values to me for one reason or another. You are going with Ancient Gear deck. That's old. I also have a Polymerization sitting somewhere that is also reads magic card. Yeah, no, like I said, been going through these since childhood, very early on in life. Yeah, all that can go up over here, I think. And now we can get into a couple of other things. Now, the ones I'm about to actually well, let me just put it this way. Anyone who knows this channel knows why this card has to show, and I've shown it in the preview. Magic Ruler, yeah, way back. I think that's another one I got in the 10-cent pile. Yeah, no. Anyone who knows this channel knows why Morphing Jar has to make an appearance. And he gets to watch from up here, alongside Hungry Burger. One moment. Excuse me, I'm sorry if that noise came through the mic. So... Morphing Jar. Morphing Jar, no more cards. Yeah, that's about the sum of it. Now these ones... I mean, we all know why they hold some type of value to certain people. The Egyptian god cards, and these are, like... By the way, don't question the sleeves. These are just what I had lying around. Show us the older ones, but like, 1 second. These are like the actual ones that were, whatchamacallit, like had the back colored to the card. These ones aren't anything special. They just came as a promo from something I got. There are 2 other ones, however. These ones are a bit older here. So, those are original print. I mean, they are more recent though. They are from the whatchamacallit, the rerun of the original Legendary Collection, I believe. Those are what those are from. These are a little more special. Now you'll notice I don't have this print of Slifer sleeved. And that is because it was kind of damaged when I got my hands on it, sadly. But, can I focus, please? I don't know if you can actually read the set. It is the YMA Limited Edition one. And before I move on to the big one of my gods, the actual legal to play Slifer from the Dark Side of Dimensions pack, I think? Yep, movie pack. And now the prize of my god collection. This very specific print of Obelisk. On the surface, not too much different than this Obelisk here on the table, but I don't know, come on, if the camera can focus. Focus? Stop trying to focus on Joey. Focus? Since it has the, if I'm not mistaken, the kanji in the lower left there. Yeah. This one is a little bit more rare and special than all the other god cards I've shown off. And I did, which is I'm kind of glad for that, because I actually remember buying this one. It was a card shop that shut down all of its stuff actually 15 years ago now, and I think I got into one of the last ones before they fully closed down all their chains. And this was there for, I think, $30 at the time. Apparently it's, this isn't too important, but its current value is sitting at like 50, so, one moment. And it is, you know, also, it's got the blue tint on the back, so. And then I only have one Raw, because I will not lie, I really don't care too much about Raw. I never really sought out anything of him. But yeah, that one and this one are the 2 more special ones, even if this Slifer is beaten to hell. And it has been, again, since I got it. But yeah, no, this Obelisk not only, whatchamacallit, yeah, it's not only just special because it's this print of Obelisk, but also because it was one of the last things that that one chain, that one card shop chain ever sold. And yoink, yoink, and yoink. I like how I still have Hungry Burger sitting up there, just because he's a funny. So there is some sentimental value to that whole thing. Alright, I forgot about you being in here. Oh, while we were on the topic of the manga Rio ran, I didn't look at what this one was. MRL is the set. Toon Summon Skull here, very shiny, very old. Focus. I'm gonna get some. You don't know how tempted I am. I have been, very specifically for like just to get a few cards in general and just open them up. Like I said though, the only local place nearby that I know of is the one that doesn't know anything about Yugioh, so I'd probably be stealing from them basically. Yeah. Got Toon Summon Skull there. We got like Season 1 anime theme right up here. In that condition. I mean, if you especially consider, like, this thing's not in a sleeve and there's like, oh. Like, there's some damaging around the corners that's a bit more visible from the back. Like, this is one that I've also had for 15 years. This morphing jar is apparently 15 years old because it's first edition from that structure deck. And this as well. Yeah, if I can get them for cheaper. I mean, again, I don't... That's if they know that, and that's if they survived the pandemic, if we're being honest. Because I honestly couldn't tell you. Last time I went there was 2 years before all that stuff went down. So for all I know, and besides, I think that card shop is one of the same chain of the one that I speak about from 15 years ago. They just kind of hopped around locally. God. So, Broken Bamboo Sword. This is the original common print of it. I did not realize they never reprinted this until a 2018 tournament pack. And I was like, why? Why did they never give this thing a reprinting? I also remember being a kid, seeing this card, reading its effect, not knowing about any of the other Bamboo Sword stuff, and being just like, why? Why do you exist? Why? Because how the hell am I supposed to know it's meant to chain into a bunch of other stuff that does all that? That one holds a special place in my heart just because of all the confusion it caused me. Yeah. I just hit something. I need to be careful about that. Don't mess anything up, Loon. Okay, thank you, Loon. Huh. Oh, and dot. Yeah. Oh, I mean, what is it? Well, we'll jump the gun here a little bit. We'll into the more modern vampire deck. A little bit. But you say, oh, if you can get them for cheaper. Not that print. No. No, 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 no. This print of Twin Twisters, when I got it, everything is falling apart. Oh, you underestimate my resilience, that type of stuff. Oh, God. Can I just... Yoke. Okay, that doesn't really work. This print of Twin Twisters, the Secret Rare one, got it for 50 cents from that card shop. I checked, it's valued at, it was at the time valued at $7.50, and I know I mentioned that on stream before. But yeah, yeah, they really didn't know their stuff there. They really did not know their stuff there. Where are we sitting here? Where are we sitting here? Go through the Blue Eyes deck. I've only partially gone through this deck. Okay, this is... I forget where exactly I got this one from, but I always... Go get some... Just rummage through the 50-cent pile and be like, yeah, I want all of these specifically. They're not worth anything. Also, oh my god, that holo looks really weird on camera. I forget what rarity type this is, but I have another Earthbound Immortal sitting somewhere in one of my many places I hold this stuff. The sticky binder is sitting off to my side over there, so I'm very tempted to go through that. Yeah, and it is a case of, if you don't know the value of what you're selling, then why are you selling it? I never actually used the Earthbound Immortals in decks, but I always just kept them in sleeves. Like, I think this one has been in this sleeve for the better part of 10 years straight. Why is it sticky? I don't know. There's legit. It is covered in what looks like... Can I bring this thing out, actually? Yeah. Yeah, straight up. Okay. One moment. I'm going to quickly brush it off because it has been sitting there for a while and I don't want dust anywhere. But let me just put it this way. This is the binder. I don't know why, who, what, when, or where, but this thing looks like it got burned. Somewhere along my life. I could not tell you where. I could not tell you why, when, or how. And I could not tell you why, when, or how all the like half of the pages. Like, listen. I don't know how well you could hear that, but yeah, there is something between a good few of the pages that just. Oh god, yeah, no, that feels. I'm gonna have to wash my hands before continuing this, because whatever is in this binder, I don't want to get on the rest of the cards. Yeah, I don't want to touch anything. But I do want to at least look through the. Oh god, yep, nope. Everything about this feels awful. What in the hell? Oh god, yep, no, this is some special type of suffering. This is a special type of suffering here. Oh no. Oh, that's where you are. I mean, for some reason, okay, yeah. I never got anything that actually should have given me this, but there's a random rose token, and I know I have an Arcana Force the Moon token sitting somewhere. Which way was I going through this thing? I think it was this way? Yep, those pages are still firmly stuck together. I think this is the way I was going. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know why I have that token. Just kind of sitting there. There's a surprising amount of Archfiend stuff in here. And I couldn't tell you exactly why. I never had a particular interest or liking for the Archfiend. Oh god, is there anything even special in here? Okay, yeah, that's enough of the sticky burned binder for the night. Oh god, yikes. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, like I said, I am real quick gonna go wash my hands before touching any more of these cards, because I do not want... I don't want a touchy-touchy with the whatever stickiness was. So, I never had the Be Right Back text added to the scene. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that there. I'll put it at the bottom just because it's less obstructive. But yeah, I will be right back real quick. Dear Lord. Well, there's the size of my hand if you want to compare it to a card. These ones are sleeved, so they are fine to be touched with whatever residual sticky I got on me. Do not worry, these are sleeved. But I will be right back. If I touch Hungry Burger, that's where the issues would have arisen. I did not give myself a lot of room to mess around with here. Anyway, be right back. Back. Bop. Okay. Also, E, you say E? Okay. What is it? Oh yeah. I had another light off to the side over there that was attempting to help with lighting. I should... Forgot I was still in the rift thing. Thing is, this light, its battery has long since degraded, I'm willing to bet. But if I wear a glove over it, boom, I'm Iron Man. It's actually interesting because you can see here, it has two intensities. If I do the lower one, you can see it does a weird little jitter thing. And I'm gonna say, when that thing is fully charged, it is friggin' blinding. But for now, it is dead. So therefore, it will sit there. Alright, we're in the middle of the Bansword. Bansword? Yep, Bansword. And I can now touch Hungry Burger now that my hands are wiped of whatever multi-year-old stickiness. Is Tony Stork? Yes, it's Tony Stork here to deliver you your iron babies. So, yes, something along those lines. Chair, stop creaking. This card will be the finale, just because. It's a card I've referenced before, so. Okay, this next card, I don't think I ever... Oh, Tony Stonk. Remember how I said chat's kind of a distance away from me, and I'm kind of trying to read at a glance just so I can keep going? That was a case of I failed. Now this one... I don't think I ever used this Ancient Sacred Wyvern. I just always remember this is like one of the cards I would sit and just stare at the art of, and dear lord, you cannot appreciate it while it's on camera here. Sorry, Mr. Stork. Yes, Tony Stork, here to fly around and deliver you your children. But all I'm gonna say is, dear friggin' lord, this is one of the more pretty shiny things I've ever seen here. Yeah, that card has no, like, actual in-duel stuff with me. That's just the one I would stare at if I was ever bored. Yeah, I shared that, yeah. Also, like I said, don't worry about what's, like, the types of sleeves are legit just what I got. I think these ones came with, like, just one of those random... whatchamacallit, little booster cubes you could just buy at, like, Target or Walmart. And it was just like, screw it, they just gave you those. So I threw it on. That's one that I just threw on there. Those ones will be there. It has nothing to do with the card that's inside. This is kind of a disappointment here, because I have a full Exodia set. An older one. And funny enough, these three are from the same place as this obelisk. The last visit I was ever able to do to that one card shop before the entire chain shut down. Way back 15 years ago. Yeah, that's a place I remember every so often my uncle would just take me and my cousin to, and actually, before I continue with that, yep, there's one other thing. The other thing I have, also, yes, it does look very, very nice. This is an old, I forget how old exactly this is, Raphael, Lord of Phantasm's tin. I'm gonna tell it this way, I do not have the original Raphael that came with it. because it was stolen from me. No, so... Exodia! There is actually a funny story. I was just dueling one of my friends one time, and that was like, we were kids, we didn't do anything like, oh, caught your opponent's deck, da-da-da-da-da. I just shuffled in a way that didn't alter the top 5 cards of my deck, and I was like, you can go first. And just had Exodia turn 0. But yeah, no, this... Yeah, I know for a fact this Raphael Lord of Phantasms was stolen from me. I can cite when it was, and the reason was just childish stupidity. Where was I? Oh yeah, these ones are interesting, but they're not like nostalgia or anything. Where? There you are. I'm not working with a whole lot of area. How can I lose something here? Oh, this one's interesting just because I think it's a fake. No, this one's not a fake. Oh yeah, another. While we're on the topic of Exodia. Contract with Exodia. I had the full Exodia set, and this card. I never had Exodia Necros. Oh, summon him. Ah! Then with Pokemon card. Wait, what? What's the same with you with the Pokemon cards? I was saying a whole lot there, and delay may have caught me off there. And these 3, I believe, are going to just be themed here. Is this also part of that? I believe you are. Yes. I think, anyway. No, you are not. But these... Someone's stealing a card... There is one card I very specifically remember how it got stolen from me, and how I got it back 10 years later. Because it was an Elemental Hero Wildheart. Secret rare. When I had it stolen from me, it was basically in mint condition. When I got it back, the thing I think had legit been through the wash cycle, if I was told correctly. And I got it back because the person who stole it from me was one of my cousins. Needless to say, I was not very happy when I got it back in that condition. But yeah, I believe these next 3 are all themed in one certain way of the structure deck boss monsters of back in the day. Back before structure decks were good. Oh god, what is it? This guy in particular, what is his whole thing? Cannot be special. Not really. Like this guy is just bad. Yeah, these 3. What? Quick card. That's odd. This guy is way too specific and niche. Oh my god. Oh. That little guy has some type of death wish now, don't he? Actually interesting. Now that I'm seeing this thing in a certain light, there is like basically a slit like right here. I can't even feel it. And I can, yeah, it is very, very faint. Yeah, boss monsters of structure decks here. A school thing in your case. That's where it gets a little more finicky, I feel. Because I know, what is it? Yeah, that was, yeah. Whatchamacallit. Like I said, the Elemental Hero Wildheart, that was a cousin. The Raphael was just some rando. Speaking of Raphael, though, I guess this is a good time to bring this up. So, I don't know exactly why I still have these sealed, but that is still sealed promo cards from the Legendary Collection Dual Academy years. It was from one of the reruns they did of it recently. So, you know, Raphael, Hamon, and Uriah all sealed in here along with all the other promo stuff you'd get in there. The reason I still have them sealed, I also have a couple, these are Megaton 2018 promos that I still have sealed in here. The reason I have all those sealed is because... Oh. Well, there's another sealed pack of them. A Zekrom... Oh. Oh, that... Eesh, that sounds like it burns. I know I have open ones here. Okay, I'm looking through some cards here. Zekrom for Reshiram. You know, at least all came back around in some way, shape, or form. These are just like any type of holo. Oh yeah, this is actually kind of fun. This is very shiny Chimera Takeover Dragon from the Legendary Collection Dual Academy years. Alright, that's enough in the spotlight for a Cyber Dragon. Also, friggin', I don't know why. Actually, no, I know why. Winged Karibo, level 9. Focus. Camera, focus. Yes, and put that back because it's Cyber Dragon archetype thing, so therefore, it just kind of sits there. There is... There they are. Oh god, they got thrown all the hell around in here, didn't they? God, I forget what all is what in here, if I'm being completely honest. I'm just kind of grabbing... No one knows how to use them right. I just hate them because I run Ancient Gears. You know, anyone who runs any type... I'm kind of glad they're not run like every other deck, but... They are a cool archetype there. Oh, hey, random ass Dark Lord. Oh, right, because Dark Lords weren't promoted in here. Forgot about that. So, either way, one moment. Ish. Oh, where? Okay, screw it. I don't want to risk chipping the edges of this guy. Even though I have a bunch of them. But yeah, I have 2 sealed of these promos of the Sacred Beasts there. I mean, I've just never used the Cyber Dragons, so I'm just like, meh. Can't seem to compete in ranked, I mean... Oh, Dark World. Oh. What was it? There's a couple other promos and stuff in here. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. This guy's actually interesting. The Gods and the Sacred Beast, yes. And like I said, I still have... These 3 are from this promo that I still have 2 sealed ones. Since you're in high school. That I can kind of get. I went through a bit of a phase back in 20... Like basically a year-long phase of 2018 through 2019. Which is why, actually, I'm just going to reveal these now. And I'm just going to reveal them because I got these off of polls, and 2 Thunder Dragon Colossus. Wait, they're both first edition? Oh, wow. These are both first edition, I didn't realize. Even though I pulled one of them from, like, the special packs. And I actually completely forgot I had a Thunder Dragon Titan until I went through the cards. And the reason I find these hilarious that I got all these out of pulls is because at the time, for almost 8 years, I think for me it was, yeah, it was about in, oh yeah, no. Again, these two were off of pack pulls. At the time, they were valued at like $80 a piece. And one of them I got accidentally discounted from Walmart. Because Walmart had the friggin' packs price wrong, so I got it at 25% off. And then Titan, I forget where he came from. Ironically enough, Titan is the one that is not first edition. But I basically stopped... Yeah, Yugioh... I basically had an 8-year hiatus as well. Then I had the weird phase in 2018 through 2019. Kind of stopped, and then with Master Duel coming back up, and I saw it as a chance to get back a bit more back into it. To a point, I agree with that. The only thing I'd say about that, for me at least, I'm so used to the new Ancient Gear deck I have, and there are a few core things about my real life version that are strictly hardcore inferior. I have most of the main stuff in there, but there are a few core things missing. Also, gonna put these back in. Oh yeah, this is a guy I actually completely forgot and kind of want to look at. Real people. I mean, again, if... What is it? I'll cite that duel I uploaded recently again. Imagine if I was actually able to interact with that person and like there was an actual back and forth and we could play it up and hype it up. I actually remember there was a duel between me and my one friend who I mainly played with back in the 2018 era. And yes, okay. You can go there. And it was his Cyber Dragons versus my Blue Eyes. And I remember I had... Yeah, no, like, we could have hyped it up. I actually remember... Okay, yeah, like I said, I'm going to bring this story up. So, I'm just going to get the core cards here real quick. So, we're just going to move a few things out of the way. It was... I remember... There was an alternative white engrave, at least. One Blue Eyes in hand. And... White Stone of Ancients there. And where is it? And I know I had one copy of Trade in hand. So, story goes, his board has Cyber Dragon Nova, Infinity, and a regular Cyber Dragon. And... So I'm just like, okay, you have one negate with Cyber Dragon Infinity, so that's why I immediately tried to do this to get alternative white back to hand. Knew he would have to negate that. Dropped my entire hand for trade-in, and I had a very small deck left at that point, primarily because I had Pot of Duality twice, so my deck was down to, I think, like 5 cards. And I just remember... Play trade-in, toss the Blue Eyes, hand completely empty. And I'm just like, draw the first card. It is completely useless. Second card. And I go over the top where I just draw it and legit just slam down Monster Reborn on the table, bring back the Blue Eyes I just discarded, and attack for exactly the 900... Because he had 900 life points left. And you know how Cyber Dragons are. They only have the 2100, and that was exactly enough. And I was just, Monster Reborn, Blue Eyes White Dragon! It's moments like that you play Yu-Gi-Oh! For, and it's not just to watch one person play Solitaire for a lot of it. Now I gotta put all these cards back in the deck where they belong, because I actually had this sorted beforehand. But that's also why I like doing the risky power bond plays, where I'm just like, well, this duel ends at the end of this turn one way or another. Either I win, or you stop my attack and you win. Just because there is that certain thrill you get from it, you know? The thrill of being stupid risky when you might not exactly have to be. Alrighty, Blue Eyes deck, you have served your purpose. Oh right, yeah, those promo cards and such was what I was going through for a time. And over to Dodia. I actually forget. That are crazy expensive. Buddy, you say that, and I'm sitting here like... I forget if you were around for that, but I had the time where I actually tried to build this Blue Eyes deck, and I'm just like... I kind of understand, like, these cards kind of expensive. Alternative white, kind of expensive. A good few cards in here, kind of expensive. And then you go into Master Duel, and it's like, oh yeah, they're all UR. So, like, I legit had an easier time building this Blue Eyes deck physically than I did in an attempt to do it with, in friggin' Master Duel. Also, you can kind of see this next card here. I never used this card. I just remember that, whatchamacallit, me and my cousin, not the cousin who stole Wild Heart, a different cousin. The only time I'd ever used this... No, this was his originally. And I forget how I got it off of him. I know I didn't steal it. Because even back then I was like, no. But I remember reading this card's effect. Just open the secret pack. I did. I used a lot of gems opening the secret pack, and it still did not work. Like, because, and you say secret pack, like, trade-in, not part of the secret pack. A couple other things in there that are like, you are not part of the secret pack. The Galaxy Eyes Dragon, Xyz monsters that I would want, not in the same secret pack. The Blue Eyes White Dragons were not the issue. It was everything else. Alternative white, have to generate that thing or get lucky. God, what is there anything in here? Okay. I was gonna set that over here for now. And this is excuses. No. No. Look, I get good luck on certain things, like when I was pulling for the, like, Despia and Albaz stuff. But, yeah, the Blue Eyes, oh lord, the pack pulls just did not want to give me the luck. Also, I think... God, I forget, I always... Is this yeah, this is a limited edition. I forget where the creator came from. Exactly. I just remember... Yeah, this card cannot be special summoned from the graveyard. Sword Soul... Probably not. I mean... Why would I play anything other than... Because I've got my two main decks, the Vampires and the Ancient Gears. The Ancient Gears are serving me a lot better. Then, actually, wait a minute. So there was a thought I had earlier of adding Zombie World to my vampire deck because what is it? Vampire Sucker just lets me sacrifice opponent's monsters for tribute summons if they're zombie types. And I was like, I know I have a copy of Zombie World somewhere, and I never added it to the physical vampire deck. And this guy kind of made me think of that, because it's like, well, he can't be special summoned from the grave, but... yeah. I feel like this is a card I used, just not very frequently. Never seen that red guy before? I think he was the face of a structured deck. Given that he's a limited edition, I think that's kind of on the truth. But yeah, the creator. I don't know if you can... Old card, yeah. Actually, I wonder... EEN is what it comes from. Can't look anything up at the moment. But yeah, this is one of the oldest cards I have. It's not the bird himself, but yeah, we got a good old Yagarasu here. Yeah, that would line up, I think. That makes sense. A couple other things. Oh yeah, this is just another thing I got in here because I find it funny because it's like, well, don't have it in Master Duel. But I have Max C sitting here because, ironically, it came with the more recent Ancient Gear structure deck. Yeah. Oh, this is the fake one. Right. This is one I actually got it from the card. This one's interesting. I think I'm pretty sure this one is fake because yeah, P302. Weird. Yeah, no, ironically, Max C came in the Ancient Gear structure deck. But yeah. This one I remember is just a beefy boss fusion monster with Red Eyes Black Dragon and Meteor Dragon. I'm relatively certain this is a fake card, just like if you look at the back, the borders look off. And there's no like number down there, there's no shiny thing in the corner. It does say first edition, but it looks kind of... Can we compare these? Who runs Maxi and Ancient Gears? I mean, if I'm being honest, I would probably run it just for the sake of, I go second, and I'd like to load my hand up with fusion fodder. Yeah, the text size, I don't know if this is a thing of age, but yeah, these things, there is a difference in size of the writing of first edition on them. I don't know if it's going to focus. It actually focused quite well. I have no way of confirming if this Meteor Black Dragon is a fake or not, but it just kind of looks like it. Yeah, that's a fake. Oh god, there is... You know what? I'm gonna get through this little stack. Got. And these are kind of a thing of... Okay, these Junk Warriors. Synchro was like the last era of my first round of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the childhood Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. Like 5Ds and the Synchro was the last stuff introduced. So that's why these two are kind of here. And then these two I kind of just have here as a little show-off thing. So, you know, Y Dragon Head. Nothing too special about it. I'm just gonna focus. 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 Interesting. But the reason I'm showing, because you see this Y Dragon Head, you look at the text, this is a more modern iteration of Y Dragon Head. Look how much more text there is back in the day. Like the camera is having trouble picking it up. Has bad vision. It's kind of just what I had at the... So, but like, look at the difference in text. Like, it is more full and smaller on the old ones. Like, it's straight up so small it's causing the camera to bug out on it. Oh, it's amazing how we've evolved over the years. Yeah, because, like, this is... The one down here is the old one before they had, like, the updated card text, and the one up here is afterwards. So, yeah, there have been some major improvements over the years. I actually, later on, current day Yu-Gi-Oh text, look, just because it used to be worse doesn't mean it's not still a valid complaint in certain certain cards. For the most part, it is a lot better. But there are certain cards, like very specifically on Pendulums, I will say, because they oftentimes have the two, well, they always have the two things. But Pendulums are kind of the greatest offender as far as, like, walls of text, because they can still get to that level. Okay. So, here we go. One moment. Yeah, Pendulums. The mechanic that forced them to introduce the extra monster zone so they wouldn't be as broken. Oh, water. Yeah, no, like, if Pendulums were there and you're just like, alright, I have to read it, blah, blah, blah. And it's just, I think, what is it? Performapal, specifically, or Performage, or something like that. One of those has a lot of text, even on both of the spots. But, okay. Now that we're on the topic of the fake cards, man, I just realized how much my collection of cards favors Obelisk. Seemingly. Focus. I actually have not checked this one, but... Okay. This one is not that bad of an offender. It is very obviously a fake card. But... nothing egregious. There are two more cards behind it that are... something special in all the wrong ways. So, let fake Obelisk go here. I forgot how bad this is. Looks so thin. Actually, yeah, no, if you compare these two... Yeah, no, he definitely got some slimmer shoulders. The shape of his head... Oh, no, it just shows a bit different stuff. It looks like he just got stabbed in the gut here. And he's trying to pull the knife out. He's like... Argh! And I'm just like... This is like that one, like... Burn with Fire. I actually just realized, like, these two side by side... This looks like that one, like... crying dog versus the Chad dog meme. Like, this is the one that's cowered over... And it's like, oh no, I got stabbed in the gut. I have punched the eternal lights out of so many duelists, and I loved every moment of it. Like, it puts up the same vibe as those memes. Also, I don't blame you, but like I said, that is not the worst. It's kind of the worst offender because it's an actual card. Now, these next ones... I don't think are actual cards. May I introduce you to Dark Master? With the same old fake first edition text. And focus, please? Can we just read his card effect real quick? While the Dark Master released, all monsters with endless offensive will be destroyed. I would also like to point out there is no space after the comma. Like, while Dark Master released, comma, all, there is no space between it. Oh my god, though, eesh. All monster with endless offensive will be destroyed. They weren't even trying to pretend. Oh, yeah, no. I love how it says, all monsters with endless offensive, and I'm just looking at this thing, and I'm just like, yeah, this thing's pretty endlessly offensive. Why is he still not destroyed? And then there is one more! I forgot what this thing's type was! You've met Dark Master. Now meet Sheer Chaos Dark Master. Which is totally not just Exodia. Oh my god. Oh my god, the card said it says it's from his BC. Also, and its type is Old Religion. You also go get your nuggets and enjoy them. But this thing is an Old Religion type. From BC 10 is what it's listed as. And this one also has the lovable flavor text. Dark Strength, destroy the attacking monster. In the traditional is more Strength 10 power. I don't know, can you see how they spelled... Or no, Strength and Pride. Forgive me, I misread this immaculately written card. But... STRENGTEN is how they spelled that. Strength 10. Friggin' Old Religion. I completely forgot that detail about it. Also, question, what happened between Dark Master and Sheer Chaos Dark Master that he went from a fighter to an Old Religion? What happened between the evolution? And another thing, it does actually say that Dark Master is an effect monster. So that flavor text is supposed to translate in effect. I don't know what exactly... I guess it's supposed to... And bearing in mind, this is me trying to decipher a fake card's very broken English card effect. But I think it's meaning, like, if there is anything else with infinite attack on board, it just dies. I got no idea. But yeah, friggin' Old Religion from the set BC. Man, that is subtle. That is subtle. Oh god, Man, I'm glad I didn't refresh myself on that one, because you got my live reaction to remembering, oh yeah, it's a friggin' Old Religion type. Okay. Now then, I think I'm gonna be right back. And then we are going to move into the two remaining decks, which are my two main decks that I use. Ancient Gear, who I actually have the token for from the structure deck. And the Vampires here. Just to think one day those cards... I mean... The old... Like, none of these are in particularly good condition. Like, from the front, Darkness Master, or Dark Master wins. From the back, Sheer Chaos Dark Master wins. Actually, I think Obelisk wins. Let's be real, Obelisk... Yeah, Obelisk wins that. But at the same time, why would I care about that when I have this Obelisk, or the other Obelisk, or that other Obelisk? I have a lot of Obelisks. You know, actually, if anyone ever asks you what's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh type, just tell them Old Religion. and point them here if they don't understand it. I wanted to focus. 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 Freaking old religion. I wonder how people will react. Anyone who knows Yu-Gi-Oh will give you a look like you're insane. Anyone who doesn't know Yu-Gi-Oh will be like, oh, I didn't know that was a thing. I was going to point out they miscolored the Divine logo on Obelisk. I don't know why I expected quality control on these things, but hey. Like I said, I'm going to be right back, and then we're going to dive into these two decks. And actually, I'm going to clean up the edges of this a little bit. And I know it says it in the description, this will be just the first stream of going through my card collection, because, oh boy, do I have so much more that I could show. Yeah, y'all can go here. Get the sleeve stuff up front. You there. You there. And that is enough cleaned up for my taste. Bamboo Sword, you can go here. Hungry Burger. You know what? Hungry Burger's gonna keep an eye on Morphing Jar. Hungry Burger's gonna keep an eye on Morphing Jar right there. Okay. Yoinkus. Alright. Yeah, be right back real quick. Also, yeah, there is something kind of painful looking at it. But what's worse is the fact that it's been with me for 15 years because it's a first edition from a structure deck that came out 15 years ago. So yeah, to know that this thing has been lurking around me for all that time is something of a special kind of hell. Why, hello, I am back. Oh, yep. And I remember I actually meant to get something on my way back, but hey, there's an extra version of it right next to me, thankfully, so... Oh, actually, I forgot about this guy. Well, while we're here, that version of Thunder Giant. Thunder Giant's cool. I remember I had that card for a long time. Where is the other thing I wanted to bring? Ah, screw it. I will save some of that stuff for the later streams. But this, I actually remember looking. This is kind of a rare print of Thunder Giant. Just because it is an old promo of it. And I see it, you look at it from the front, and it looks very, very well kept. You flip it to the back, and you realize it has a massive gouge. This is definitely a card I wish I didn't have when I was way younger, because I'm just like, I don't even know how it got that gouge. Where do I even put you? Oh, wait, there's the thing. You go here now, Thunder Giant. And this is just kind of a fun thing of, these were part of the 2017 Megatins. So, 5 years at this point. Dear Lord, that was 5 years ago. I just realized this is like, because they released early 2018, that's still 4 years at this point. And I have a few... I have a few of them with Yugi and Atem as well. Hey! Hey! Hey, Identity, how you do? How you do tonight? Welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Collection Handcam stream, where we have Morphing Jar being watched by a burger. And... oh! You know what? Because you're here... oh, God. I'll show this again. Late to the stream. Never trouble yourself for being late. You know what? Do the wizard rule. You arrive whenever... You're doing good. Why? Wait. Excuse me. Oh, I laughed and something got caught in my throat there. You're doing good. Why? Are you questioning why you're doing good or what? But yeah, welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Collection stream here. Yeah. I was just about to go through the actual decks I have. You know, we'll save the ancient gear for the last one. So you just go. Oh, hey, yep. I still don't know exactly what you meant Y to. You know what? Obelisk. The special obelisk gets to go there. The ancient gear deck gets to go there. Now, I want to... okay, we're just going to start with the extra deck here. Because the vampire deck that I have, physically, is a fair bit different. Boxes. Oh, God, I'm inspiring people. I am inspiring people to dig. So, I'm going to start with the extra deck here, because there are a few massive differences between this vampire deck and the one that is in Master Duel. I mean, I'll get the... okay, so, obviously, start covering with the link. Is it... there is no face reveal. This is my face. I'll say it, I'll just say this. Just no face reveal, and please don't ask again. So, I have a lot more stuff here. You old... oh my God. What's impressive to me is how all of this stuff managed to stay with me after through all the stuff I went through bouncing between places, and I'm just like, oh. Oh. But yeah, these are going to be a lot more of newer stuff here. The old Pokewalker? Pokewalker, otherwise known as that thing that when I was young in school I had to put away because it was a game and not just a pedometer. Blah. Pokemon card binder. I hope it's not as you know, burned and sticky as my binder over here. Okay. Yikes. Okay, before I move on, I do remember there was a Nightmare Goblin that I had in this deck before that card got banned. So I just have a lot of general Link stuff. And funny enough, it's so much of the Topologic and Boral Dragon stuff in here, just as splash stuff because I could easily board load and go into it. And I'm realizing there is I have a garbage. Oh, the old stuff. Oh god, stickers and such we can put on stuff. I'm kind of glad I never got into that. Ancient Gears. The Ancient Gears. Yep. Oh, yeah. Remember, the Ancient Gear deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is based off of the physical Ancient Gear deck I have. But I'm gonna go over that one last, because finale and such. God. It is funny just how much more stuff I have in the extra deck of this vampire deck compared to the one in Master Duel, just because I haven't been bothered to generate all of this stuff. And I think you can see it there. Yeah, you can see the synchros poking through here. So, yeah, even a few more Xyz. The standard I had was the 2 copies of Shuridan. And I think, yeah, I had these 2 just kind of as situational splash-ins because there's enough level 4s in the deck. And I actually did manage to get Ouroboros out several times. Like, it wasn't exactly a regular thing I would feel the need to do. But I could do it. And then we have the synchros. Staple extra deck stuff. Oh yeah, no. It's actually funny how much of that certain stuff got banned here. And I know a lot of the stuff in the actual deck itself has been limited even more or banned in some way since I built the deck. So, but yeah, there are synchros in here, which, you know, the intuitive among you. Such a nice looking card. I know. It actually, this shiny, I think I have a gold rare of it somewhere floating around. Where was that? I actually forget, but I think I have a gold rare of it somewhere. And then Beals of the Diabolic Dragons, who he was a very situational thing where it's like, well, if you don't have anything to get rid of him, then I can just pull him out and begin my win condition. And now, oh god, this isn't like the Blue Eyes deck. I didn't go through and sort these or anything. Or sort this one or anything. So it is kind of just in random order. I think I remember Griffer was limited at some point after this deck was built, so... Oh, yeah, this was back when Twin Twist, like... This is the... Whatever set introduced the Valkyries to the actual game. The one of those that had Twin Twister. I always had 2 or 3 copies of Domination. Again, because my friend with Cyber Dragon Infinity hit me with it one too many times. One of my many, many, many Fraulines. Yeah, the 2 Greffers, the Seductive Vamp. Not the Uncensored one, sadly, but, or not the Lost Art. Oh, right, Gozuki. I actually had an issue when the Dark Warrior deck of the 2018 to 2019 era, or like the early 2019. Yeah, I feel 100%. Never feel like you have to be here. If you're not feeling well, go lay down, take a nap, do whatever you need. I don't want to force people to be here. Back into many of the cards. I don't think many of these ones are actually too anime relevant. I will say I actually did watch because for the more recent video of the that I posted today, I actually watched the 2 surrounding episodes, or at least part of them, for that summon of Chaos Giant that I put in. Just to get kind of a feel for it. And I'm just gonna say, like, I'm kind of interested in a few more of the Yu-Gi-Oh stuffs. Just cause the most recent Yu-Gi-Oh I watched, not like the most recently released series, but the most recent thing I've watched of Yu-Gi-Oh was all the English of only watched it, yeah, no, that many a year ago. I did watch GX. Oh wow, I watched the GX dub, which I do recommend just because it's a hell of a funny time. And the later seasons actually get a bit more serious, but... Right, I forgot I had this guy in here. I actually had this deck loaded with hand traps. For some reason. Forgot about that. Oh yeah, speaking of loaded with hand traps, this is one of 2 Ash Blossoms I have. Soul Charge, which is actually... It's kind of annoying this isn't in Master Duel, so I'm just like... Kinda wish I could do that. My second Ash Blossom. Remember, I got all these off of pulling cards. Oh yeah, the gold rare Ghost Ogre as well. Baron, another Fraulein, and here is the only thing I have that... The only thing I have that is for the Synchros. I think I have 2 of them in here. Do I have 2 Plague Spreaders? Yeah, I have 2 Plague Spreaders in here for my Synchros. Not useful. It was a bit more useful back then, I feel. And not to mention, what is it? The doop. Ash Blossom. I don't know why. He actually looks really good with the gold rare. I don't know if the camera is doing it justice, but... Or she. I forget if this is a boy or a girl, I won't lie. They. Thumbnail art, by the way. Wait. The thumbnail of the stream or the thumbnail of my thumb? I didn't read that until just now, I realized. Back with nuggets. Enjoy your nuggets. Okay, camera focus. I don't know why, I just like how this looks with the gold, ultra gold or secret gold rarity stuff on it. I don't know. It is very pretty. My thumb. I said it at the beginning of the stream. I tried to have it for all my fingers. All I'm gonna say is, dear Lord, friggin' nail art is hard. So this is the only thing that we have that connects the tissue here. But hey, it's good. And I don't know if there's any... Yeah, there's a second Gozuki and an Armageddon Knight. Did I have other Armageddon Knights in here? Because this was also made, I believe, before Vobi Day. I know I'm mispronouncing that. Yeah, this was made before Vovoid was made, so I guess that kind of makes sense as to why this guy's in here, even though there are better options. But a lot of the time, I actually remember I would like going turn 1 and setting up a board, draining my life points excessively, and just either uber linking or something like that. And if I had any way of resurrecting everything after the fact, I was just like, Pwah. Board is loaded. I have my back row loaded. Do your worst. And then very obviously, it's like I got all this stuff. And like I said, I have a copy of Nightmare Goblin. That thing just never actually made its way into anything before it was banned. And actually, this is the deck that goes in a deck box. Because that was my main one back in the day. And Ancient Gears may have replaced it now, but... And now... the deck that I am most known for, Ancient Gears, and yes, I have the token because that was part of the structure deck. And I've told this story at least once on stream. These two Chaos Giants were from the same card shop that didn't know the value of cards, and I think... yeah. If I'm not mistaken... you think it's time? Oh yeah, it's time for the gears. These two are other cards that were like, they were valued at $2.50 a pop. I got them for 50 cents a pop. I actually think I got them for less. Oh yeah, I actually bought new sleeves for them recently, just for sake of having that. So you got a little Dark Magician Karibo on the back of them. I just didn't like the old sleeves they were in, and they are kind of, you know, my main deck now, so I wanted them in something a little bit better looking. And you want to know something kind of ironic? Is I actually... like, this is surprisingly similar to what my old... like, before I added the extra ultimate. I mean... original anime art, and... and original anime art there. Those were how I opened the stream. Oh boy, what did you... Thank you, promotional thank you, promotional flyball. I don't know why it cuts those out. It's beautiful, yeah. Oh, it does not. Oh, that's actually good to know. That is fair to note. But yeah, there's the 3 howitzers there. The 2 megatons. These megatons, I didn't realize because I got them just off of pack pulls. These are like $7 a pop now for some reason. Next Kirby. Actually, you know what? While we're here, you see the extra deck. Kimmon's. That is actually interesting. I mean, it makes sense though, so. But yeah, this is for the most part the same. This is also a part of it though, because I have Invoked and Alistair and such in there. But yeah, I was surprised to find out that these megatons are like $8, and these ones are actually in really good condition because I've just kept them sleeved in the deck in my display case for a long time. And is that... oh, is this where I have that? Actually, wait a minute. I need to check this. Oh, this is where I have it. Among the most classic of polymerizations, magic card, not spell card. Yep, there's the poly that I have. One of the polymerizations of the olden days. It is, I think this is another one I got out of the 10-cent pile in the old card shop. So I got it very beat up. Yeah, the very original STJ is the set it's from, so. Yeah, this is friggin', like I said, it is beaten, so it won't come out. And right next to it is another just spell card poly, but, and you can even see the age. Yeah, this is in the Ancient Gear deck. I know there might be some confusion, because even I was like, why the hell do I have giant rat in here? And then I remembered... This deck only has one Wyvern, because I only own one Wyvern. It does have a few more gear towns, though. It does have a few more gear towns. The Lovable Hound. Freaking Ultimate Hound. Oh, right, I actually have Diabolic Dragon in here. I think this is just because of a lack of other fodder monsters. Because Diabolic Dragon is very, very rarely uses anything other than that. Actually, oh, right. I think Galaxy Cyclone. This was also part of the structure deck, I think. Yeah, this was part of the structure deck, I'm pretty sure. And I kind of like that because if it's in the graveyard and you need to blow something of yours up, you can just vanish for another blow up of something like Fort or Castle. And, oh, this is in, okay. Come on. Come on. We need to find it. Need to find it before we move on here. Okay. Yeah, the gadgets are kind of like very meh at best. So I'm just gonna put these here. You can see the Magical Meltdown because I had, like I said, it has some invoked stuff in here. And do you remember what I showed you with the Y Dragon head earlier? So, oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can even summon Golem to here. Okay. But yeah, just gonna put this here. Alistair must die. I had it, and therefore it went into the deck. And also, even if Alistair dies, he has like 20 ways of coming back. Okay. So you can see modern Ancient Gear Golems text. Old Ancient Gear Golems text. Dude. That adds an extra almost 2 full lines of text. Because it is the old, inefficient way of saying it. And I'm just like, Golem doesn't have that complicated of an effect. All it is negate spell and traps when attacking, inflict piercing damage, and cannot be special summoned. So, yeah, they, man, Konami, they really learned over the years is all I'm gonna say here. Wait, oh, I wasn't even showing that bottom half. Oh, get back in your sleepy boy. Get deeper in, thank you. But yeah, this is, even, I don't know how well it shows on camera, there is a slight tone different. Like, this was darker than this one. Oh my god. I don't even want to think about that, because I think Pendulums, straight up, they wouldn't fit the effect on the card. Any Pendulum monster would have to come with a pamphlet that would be, like, as big as a card, or, like, every Pendulum monster written in, like, this old style would have to come with a separate card that is just top to bottom text. That would be how old Pendulum stuff would be done. And that is horrifying to think about. Because, I mean, even an effect as simple as Golem used to be 5 lines long, when it only was, like, it used to be barely over 3, and nowadays it's barely over 3. Anyway, yeah, let me just weed out some of the invoked stuff here. Oh, right, I remember I had Dark Hole just because this was a gambit I would have when Chaos was on board, or if Howitzer was on board. I mean, that is basically how is it Arc V or Arc 5? Like, 5 with Roman numerals. I want to say Arc V. But that is basically how it is, how the opening is. I only watched, like, the first couple episodes, and then, like I said, the summoning of Chaos Giant for sake of the little clip I wanted to put in the duel video. my good old Ancient Gear, Reborn, which I still love the fact that this thing can just chain howitzer back. The classic Gear Soldier. Another Gear Town. Yeah, it was funny. Like, the opening episodes of Arc V are friggin'... Yeah. But, like I said, I did actually watch the end of the episode where Chaos Giant was summoned, and also the follow-up episode, just to see how it was. And ironically, watching that episode, because it gets defeated by a Raid Raptor lowering its attack, and I'm just like, huh. Kinda like how the Pred Plans kept hitting it with minus 500s. So, yeah, that duel was anime in more ways than one. We got the key catapult here. Do I have more catapults? I think I might only have one. I have more giant rats in this deck than I have Ancient Gear Wyverns. Yeah, Morphing Jar. The 15-year-old Morphing Jar card that is sitting here watching at all times. Don't worry, I have Hungry Burger behind it to keep it in check. Also, yes, this is the second giant rat I have in my Ancient Gear deck, and I will once again say, it is because I don't have as many Ancient Gear monsters in the physical card version. Watch it all. Oh, wow. That's not... I kind of do want to watch it now, just giant rat. No, it's only the rats because Earth Monster. And like I said, it's because of my lack of gear monsters, but I will say the cannon that I friggin' keep here, just because it's fodder, Mystical Space Typhoon for a reason. I also have the Gagillatron, Gagillatron Chimeras. These are once again just fodder for fusions. The Gear Gadget, but did that come with the set or... No, this was from the structure deck. Ancient Gear Hydra. What the hell are you even? Oh, that's actually interesting. I completely... This guy has the effect of if tribute summoned with Ancient Gear, it just banishes something that it couldn't destroy. Interesting. Yeah, terraforming, because unlike the Master Duel version of this deck, I actually have several field spells. I think 2 or 3 copies of Gear Town, I forget. Portrait, the actual copy of Ancient Gear Fusion, which is actually kind of tricky to get. Gear, I'm kind of... I mean, we can speculate. I don't know. We can speculate on why they haven't made stuff, but, the giant robot people. I mean, think about it this way. The Valkyrie archetype took how long to exist, and it was from Season 5 of the original anime? How long did it take the Valkyries to exist in proper? Is my question. Because they came out, what, like 2018, 19? Was it 19 that the Valkyries came? Because, yeah, some of the stuff can just take a long time to make. Third Golem, obviously. I actually ran Reactor Dragon. Again, I think this is just due to a lack of stuff I would rather have in here on top of it. Like my lone Wyvern. My lone Wyvern. This Wyvern never gets blown up. Everything is screwed. The Invocation and the one Ancient Gear box that, again, I think is just in here because fodder reasons. And then, I mean, obviously, the token came with the structure deck, but it was never really used, because Catapult... Actually, I realize now, Catapult would have a lot better use. I mean, what is it? Because of the Arc V, it was the whole Hound fusion archetypes that were used to summon Chaos? as opposed to just any 4 ancient gears, and because the hounds don't actually exist, there is, it's just the whatchamacallit requirement. The 4 of any ancient gear. So I'm just like, meh. So, yeah, now that we've gone through that deck, that is almost the last thing that I wanted to show. And one moment, yeah. And now, this one is just special for reasons that will become obvious. This is a card I have mentioned on stream a couple of times. It is not valuable, but it is special in a certain way. The Uncensored Harpy Lady. That, if I'm not mistaken, this is the one they just forgot to censor once. And I apparently just got it in a pack way back in the day. Alright, nothing special about it, not first edition or anything, just they forgot to censor her. And I do just remember, like, going through my collection, I didn't know I had this. Didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah. TCG, okay, yeah, the Valkyries came out 2 years ago, and they were a thing in the original anime. So yeah, some stuff can just take eons to go out. Oh, what is it? Yeah, this Harpy Lady, I just remember I was going through my collection, saw Harpy Lady, and I was like, you know, I know they forgot to censor her in one art. Wonder if this is that. Oh, my boobies. Like, that was my legit reaction to it. Just, yeah. So, yeah, this one, while not particularly valuable, I do call it jokingly like the prize of my Yu-Gi-Oh collection. Just because it's special in that way. Even though, like I said, not valuable, not too special, it's just a thing that I'm pretty sure Konami forgot to do. And thus, it wound up in front of me oh so many years ago. Boobies, oh no! Boobies, oh yes. Although, there is another thing I noticed while looking at this card, and I'm just sitting here like, yeah, one of her thighs is about the same width of her torso. So, dear lord, them thighs. Those are some lovely chicken legs you got there, ma'am. Lovely chicken thighs. But, yeah, that is all the stuff I had. I believe all the stuff I had pre-prepared today. But let us not forget 2 things. The Uncensored Harpy Lady, and your new favorite Yu-Gi-Oh monster type, Old Religion. Shidubia. Chimkin. The thick Chimkin. Wait a minute, I just realized, like, can I, like, I don't know why, like, he's just coming up behind. Remember, if you take anything away from the stream, take these 2 things away from it. Boobies and Old Religion. Also the exceptional thickness of those thighs, but yes. Actually, oh wait a minute, I forgot, I actually did have another stack I wanted to go through. Maybe there's more to take away here. Was there anything special in here? I completely forget. Mouke. I don't know why I had that one set up. Wait a minute, did I? Oh, wait a minute, there... Old religion. Better yet, just combine the two. Just combine the two. And then I think actually that's just kind of what you get when you just go to the, like the ancient Greeks who just hardcore worshipped Aphrodite. Yeah, that makes sense. The takeaway of this stream: make an old religion out of boobies. Burn the witch of the No. That's still too recent. That's not old enough. That's not old enough. Remember, because Burn the Witch at the Stake was only a few hundred years ago. Remember, this guy's card set is BC, so you gotta go back at least a couple thousand. At least a couple thousand. I'm just throwing him around because I really just... Yeah, I think I just damaged his corner a little more. He's a fake card. I really don't care too much about him, though. Remember... End of the old religion. Remember these power words: strength and pride. God, I love the typos on that guy. Religion. You're not thinking old enough. You're not thinking old enough. You're still thinking too recent. Further back. Actually, you know what? Because it's thematically on point, just go back to the ancient Egyptian religions. And I'm sure that still thematically fits. I'm sure that very thematically fits with the old religion and boobies. I wonder how many times I've said the word boobies in this stream. Either way, it's good. Well, like I said, that is all the stuff I had, like, pre-prepared for this stream. And I'm just, I can go through, like I said, I have a lot more that I can go through. I would just need to go through them. Excuse me. Because I know I have a few more things to find. Burn the wicked as... Did you... No. Wait, what's that? You know what? Maybe we just keep the boobies and ditch the old religion. Maybe we just keep the boobies and ditch the old religion. Because I am noticing some flaws in that thinking there. Yeah, that's how I amend my statement. We ditched the old religion. I'm sorry, but as lovable as his face is, we have to ditch his religion. Why did I bring him back into frame? But yeah, like I was saying, that is what I had pre-prepared for this stream. If we want to see more... Dear Lord. Yeah. Yeah, no. If you actually think back to, like, those old religions and such, it's like, yeah, no, it gets real. Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, no, yep. We ditch the old religion, we keep the boobies. Old religion bad. Old religion bad. This good. Oh god. Before this spirals any further downward though, like I said, that's what I had prepped. So, if there is an interest in seeing more of the collection, I will attempt to set up another stream for this. Old religion, very archaic, very bad. And again, I mean, look, this guy just put on such a very convincing face for the old religion stuff. Like, how would you not say yes to that to this person? I mean, maybe if you spell checked anything on him, you would know that you should say no. But at the same time... More card viewing. Ugh. Also, okay, what is the one more thing? What is the one more thing? I'm waiting for the one more thing. With bated breath. We're waiting here. We're waiting. Morphing jar always getting up in anyone. Getting up in everyone's business, not getting up in everyone. Yep, nope, that was just a poor choice of phrasing. Oh. I think something just fell somewhere. Oh my. I don't exactly get those same Also, I really do need to figure out exactly why the Flyball promo ink stuff just gets friggin' taken out of chat automatically. I do need to figure that out. But yeah, I can kind of get that. But I mean, let's be real. Hungry Burger. Hungry Burger. Oh, and before anyone asks, no, she was never in the binder that is now sticky. Those are two very unrelated events. She was never in that binder. I feel like I had to clear that up. And make sure that was known. If I say so, I do say so, and that is reality. That is very much reality. I mean, again, the binder appears to have been burned at some point. I don't know exactly what this thing has been through, where it's been, what it's been in. Yeah. But I legit don't know where that burn came from. The front looks awful, and yeah, Oh my god, actually, wait a minute! It's the friggin' ritual card for Hungry Burger. So, yeah. The hamburger recipe magic card as well. I just bumped some stuff. Yeah, the ritual card. The friggin'... Well, apparently Hungry Burger requires some sticky ingredients. Oh my god, like it's... Oh god, it won't even close proper now. Okay. I actually didn't even know I had that card. I mean, can you blame me for not checking too thoroughly in the sticky binder? I think I'm kind of justified in my reasoning for not checking that binder too thoroughly. And I don't think I need to explain why I kind of just skimmed it. Ow. I just scratched myself. But yeah. Like I was saying. Da-da-da-da-da. That is what I had for this stream. Another one in the future, maybe. Don't know how far out that'll be, depending on what other ideas I have or what else needs to be done. But thank you everyone for the coming. Why did I say that so weird? Anyway, before I make any other slip-ups, yeah. Thank you all for coming. I do hope you enjoyed. It's not my fault the ingredients for the burger were sticky. But anyway, this will be the end of this stream. There maybe will be another one coming. No set date, I'd say, but at the same time, y'all seem to find this mildly enjoyable at least, so hey, there will definitely be another one. I just cannot confirm when. So, as always, bye bye.